Protesters gathered to voice their opposition to a COVID-19 vaccine mandate that went into effect in New York City this Friday. All city workers, including firefighters and police officers, are now required to have had at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Those who refuse can be forced to leave without pay.
Obviously, we've given people a lot of time, first in the voluntary phase, then in the vaccinate or test phase. It's time to keep moving.
The head of the main union representing firefighters has encouraged his unvaccinated members to defy the mandate.
The UFA at this time will explore all avenues to protect our members. We will work with the MLC and the other unions to fight this mandate and keep this a personal choice.
New York's largest police union filed a lawsuit to halt the mandate. It was rejected by a New York state judge. What's happening in New York is a microcosm for what's happening around the rest of the country. Cities and states are increasingly mandating workers get vaccinated. Lawsuits are being launched in response, without much success.
The vast majority of these lawsuits are failing. So the vast majority of mandates are being upheld.
Jennifer Pyatt works with an organization that has been tracking legal decisions related to COVID-19 vaccine mandates. She says only 4 out of 36 mandates have been struck down. Courts are upholding a state's right to implement vaccine mandates using a 1905 Supreme Court decision as precedent.
Called Jacobson versus Massachusetts, the case was brought forth by a Lutheran pastor who objected to a vaccine mandate during a smallpox outbreak. The court ruled in favor of the state, saying no one has a constitutional right to refuse vaccination.
So courts are relying on that case in large part and saying, it's the same situation here. And in fact, some courts are saying it's even easier now because of exemptions that are being required that were not provided, back in Jacobson's time.
In Jacobson's time, there was a medical exemption, but no religious exemption. Most of the vaccine mandates today include both loopholes, making it exceedingly difficult to argue that vaccine mandates violate an individual's constitutional rights. This is giving cities and states the confidence to impose more mandates. Karina Huber, CGTN, Warwick, Massachusetts.